life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. you would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is NewSpark and welcome to ProGaming 650. And before I say anything, I just want to turn off play hints. Because play hints basically just like gives you hints about the game, and I know everything in the game. This is a 100% walkthrough on Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. And this is one of the first series we're doing on this new channel. And if you've watched the introduction video we had to this channel, you'll know what the channel is all about. But if not, you can go watch it. But briefly, this is just a channel me and my friends upload videos on. There, done. Okay, so if you actually have this game, I'm going to assume that most of you who are watching do, so I'll just like, I don't know, talk like a nerd, I guess. But for those of you that don't, the people you saw in the first beginning little cutscene, I guess, this is Jak and Daxter, obviously, and Samos is like the green stage guy, and then Kira is the love interest, I guess you could say. But yeah, okay, so like I said, this is going to be a 100% walkthrough, and I'm going to get 100%. It's actually not that hard to get 100% on this game. And since play hints are off, I'll explain what all this stuff around me is if you don't know what it is. This is called Eco. Right. Blue Eco basically makes you like go faster and stuff. And it like picks up things for you, as you can see. Like this right here is Blue Eco, I'm running faster. Those things back there were Precursor orbs, which I need to collect 2,000 to 100% the game. And this is a power cell, which I need 101. Earn the truth. Open Sesame. Open Sesame. Yeah, I get it. So there are 2,000 Precursor orbs in the game, and there's 101 power cells. And the green eco is basically like health. You get health from it. There are two other two other types of eco that you generally use in the game. That's red eco and yellow eco. Red eco makes your attack stronger, like you just get stronger, and yellow eco allows you to shoot fireballs. And that is it for Geyser Rock. There's gonna be a cutscene coming up soon, so I'll mute myself. So yeah, right after.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Right. So, yeah, this is Sandover Village. And there are like 4 villages throughout the... Well, there's 2 technical villages, but there's like 4 areas of the game. This is the first area, and the last area of the game isn't really even a 4th area. It's more of a level. Like this is Sandover Village. The next area would be Rock Village, and then there's the Red Sage's hut, which actually isn't really a village, but it's just an area around the hut, I guess. And each area or village, I guess, have like levels around them, you could say. I mean, like little areas around the area. Yeah, let's leave it at that. But the 4th area is just like a level itself. And basically what I'm doing now, since passing Geyser Rock was really short, I'm just gonna go around and collect a few more, like a lot of the power cells that are in Sandover Village. And Precursor Orbs. I'm collecting all the Precursor Orbs in Sandover Village now, because they're not really that hard to get. And I'm getting most of the power cells that I can get now. Some of the power cells, like 4 of the power cells in Sandover Village right here, you need Precursor Orbs to get. 2 of them, you need 90 orbs for each of them. So that is like 180 Precursor Orbs to get 2 of them. And then there's an Oracle that gives you power cells for 120 Precursor Orbs each, so that's 240 Precursor Orbs for each. Yeah, up there on the top right. So I'm getting the one that I can get now, and then I'll go to the areas around the village so I can get more Precursor Orbs to get those. And there's Scout. Yeah, I'm also the last Scout Fly is over here next to the Oracle that I mentioned, which has 2 power cells. And I will be completing the entire trilogy of this game, guys. But I won't be 100%ing Jak 2 or 3 because that's just hard. That would just be really hard. Yeah, that's the Oracle. So, oh no! Yep, okay. So in like the next episode, we'll be going to the first actual area of the game. Like aside from like Geyser Rock, that's sort of like a little practice training area, I guess. But the first actual area of the game, which is the Forbidden Jungle, which is really close to where I am. Like, yeah, we just looked at it. That little passageway behind me. No, get to the fence. Yeah, these things are called yak cows. I think they're called yak cows. And if we get all 5 of them into the pen, the farmer will give us a power cell. So, yeah, smack that. Smack that. Yeah. Okay. Copyright. And so, like I was saying, the 4th area of the game isn't really even an area. So by the time we pass all the areas around Sando, I don't even know what to call them. I just call them areas because, you know, they're just an area of the game. But by the time we pass this entire area around like Sandover Village, we'll be like over a quarter of the way done with the game. So this is going to be a really short series. Jak 2 will be like a longer series, hopefully. I think this is the last Yakka we need. And then we'll get a power cell from that guy. And at the end of the game, in order to open this Precursor door, you need 100 power cells, but in order to get the Platinum Trophy, which I will be doing, you need 101.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Okay, so I don't even know which power cell this is, how many we have. How many do we have? Should this be 6? I can't even see it because of the trophy. Hold on. No? Yeah, 6, okay. So, these should be the last Precursor Orbs for Sandover Village. And this episode is pretty much done. This is the Forbidden Jungle area, but I will not be going there yet because I forgot there's some Precursor Orbs behind here, which count for Sandover Village, not Forbidden Jungle. So there's all of the Precursor Orbs in Sandover Village. And now you have earned the trophy, the Orbist, which is for collecting 100 Precursor Orbs. If we collected 100 power cells this early on, I don't know. But what I'm doing now is I'm just going back and I'm gonna give 90 Precursor Orbs to this guy in here.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. you've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return. I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. You have the Precursor orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
So there's our 7th power cell. We have a few more power cells in Sandover Village to get. The 2 from the Oracle and 1 from the Mayor, which we need 90 orbs, but now we only have 10 orbs. So that's it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of the series, getting platinum trophy on it. So yeah, peace out, guys.